Hey guys, what's up? This is Tony from SinkleMaps.com. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the methods that I have learned on how to investigate whether a property had a sinkhole problem or not. Now, this is one of the most common questions we get here at SinkleMaps.com. People come to the website, they find a property potentially had sinkhole problem and wonder what to do next. So one of the ways is to trace back the data source. And before I get any further, let me say a disclaimer. This method may not be truly the correct method, and obviously this is not the only method. So please do your own due diligence before ending up purchasing a property that you're interested in. So coming back to the conversation, we have a page that's called Sinkhole Resources page. And this is where it lists all the sinkhole data, properties with sinkholes data that we gather from. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Pinellas as an example. And as you can see here, most of our data come from Pinellas County Property Appraiser office in this instance. So I am going to use a couple of addresses here to demonstrate how to dig deeper. So One Bay Hill Court. So what we want to do is go to Pinina's office, Property County Appraiser office, and search their database. And One Bay Hill Court. Scrolling down, you will be able to see a permit data. So right away you can see there are a couple subsidence data permits pulled for this particular property. And so pretty sure this one had some kind of sinkhole subsidence issue before. But there are also other properties that are not as obvious. And let me show you one here. And then let's go back to search that property there. Okay, 2009 Cindy Circle. And scrolling down, as you can see, there is no permit data for that, for any sinkhole subsidence related. So I actually contacted the office and find out exactly what's going on here, because the data we pulled clearly had that sinkhole tag on it. So for sure, historically, the properties that we present on our map has some kind of sinkhole problem. And so when I contacted the office, their response was that historically maybe they might have fixed the problem, so it's not showing on this individual property profile anymore, or maybe the sinkhole problem was not big enough to need a permit to fix, or for whatever reason, those data we pulled is correct, but for some reason there's no indication on the individual property profile. So, and that leads to, okay, so what do we do next? And so the suggestion that I got was that we can actually go look for building records and permits. And the way to pull that data for Pinillas, they are pretty organized. So they have this page here where you can actually go to the office or call them up and find out exactly what's going on with that particular building. So this is Palm Harbor. So Palm Harbor. So here, this is the number you will need to call to find out what's going on with that particular property. You'll be able to ask for building records, permits, and so you can dig deeper. Now, for some other counties, it's not as easy. For example, Sarasota, when we contacted their property appraisal office, they told us that they don't have any properties with sinkhole issues. And so in their database, if you search for it, then there's nothing there. But when we search other sources, for example, Florida Department of Environmental Protection, they do have some sinkhole data there for Sarasota County. And so even if you type this in for Sarasota, which I have actually done that earlier for this particular address, which is right here, 4601 Linewood Street, and that's exactly that. So, there's no sinkhole or subsidence data associated with this profile. And so the next step, just same as Pinellas, really you have to go find another office where they deal with building records or permits to find out more about this particular property. And so you can do a Google search, and I did a Google search where to get building records in Sarasota, and here's the building permits record that you can get from this particular office. And so that is another way to go about it for counties that are not, they don't have that kind of data. And obviously Sarasota doesn't have as much sinkhole problems compared to Pinellas, so they don't spend those resources to collect those data. Maybe, I don't know, whatever reason, they don't have that data. And for other counties, even they simply just say, go to Florida Department of Environmental Protection. They have all the sinkhole data there. We don't have anything. So again, it really depends on county by county. So hopefully this is helpful, and thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.